teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. A handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. They'll run it here. It's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That might just seem to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's King. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He finds some space. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. On the move now. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. On the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Clark. Breaks free. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Gators want to keep this drive moving.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Duke. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that completion. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Again, thrown into the RPO, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Period. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Graham behind the line. It's Moore. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th and goal from the team. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They've got him at the 48. That's a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tries to get it to the running back. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 13. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out in the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Third down coming up after that running play. And he keeps it. End zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Gators. Back and forth they go. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the first and still running. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. That's caught. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The completion sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit, but a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away and get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Duke. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 26, 21. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown the snap.
The receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us arm strength.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He'll pitch it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense is still clicking. So in playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Escapes the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The returner is tackled by this coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Gonna run it. It's Webb. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The sure hands. It's Sturdivant. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And they try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And it went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
With the catch, it's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking to throw again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. At the 10, touchdown, Blue Devils. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short game.
You know, the quarterback's trying to make a play here. Once he got back and saw there was nobody open, instead of just giving up on the play and throwing it away, or maybe forcing it into traffic, he decides to be able to try to get some positive yards. Doesn't pick up a ton, but at least he avoids the negative play.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Now one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Using his legs, it's Castle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And that run produces a decent game. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away? He's headed for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Blue Devils will line up here on first down and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's reeled in. It's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Wilson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
What a catch! Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. Pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've secured victory here.
Oh, what a move. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.